to AFF. Just touching on that, East Coast Heat, the reigning champions of the league last year, and were Australian representatives, and they did Australia proud in their last performance. They're looking to repeat, go for the double. For Inner West, it's their first time in an F League final in their 2 years. It promises to be a really, really exciting game, and I'm looking really forward to it.
Well, yeah, just in the rounds, East Coast got over the top of Magic, 6-3 in both of those games. But as I told you earlier when we were talking, I don't think that counts for anything today. Mate, it's anyone's game, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, there's... For East Coast, going by the results between the two clubs, it's Jordan Guerrero, the man that needs to be careful. He scored one in the first East Coast victory, and then he bagged a hat-trick in the second. So Jordan Guerrero is obviously the key man for East Coast. For Magic, they scored 6 goals against East Coast, and 6 different goal scorers. So it's evenly spread throughout the competition as well. There hasn't really been an outstanding goal scorer with both clubs, having enough goal scorers throughout the competition. So there's not one player that needs to stand out. There are a number of players, though, that we will touch on. But in terms of goal scoring, it's very, very evenly balanced.
Well, both teams hold some footaroos, current footaroos, some ex-footaroos. Throughout both teams, there's a lot of experience, a lot of great players, a lot of goals in both teams. But just like the last game, when it comes to finals, teams are a lot more conservative. They hold. They don't want to make mistakes. It could go either way. It could end up being a big scoring game. It could go either way in regards to all of that. You got Haddad, also in East Coast that scored 10. Aaron Simitor that scored 10 for Magic. And Aaron was part of the futsal setup a few years ago.
Well, anyway, we have, the number one clash. I think automatically it comes to 2 influential players in either team. In goals, Peter Spathis and Roberto Majorana. They're 2 of Australia's best. You've got Angelo Constantino as well, which is the 3rd tip to be the overseas goalkeepers for the Futsaroos for the World Cup. That squad hasn't officially been announced yet, but we've got some talent on show tonight. You've touched on it, just going through this squad list for both clubs. Within the mix of the Futsaroos, of the qualifiers and the World Cup team, you've got Shavina, for East Coast, you've got Shavina Delhi, you have Jordan Guerrero, you have Grant Lynch, you have Peter Spathis, Chris Zabalos, and one of Australia's all-time greats in Lachlan Wright for East Coast. And for Magic, names such as Badalato, Fogarty, Griffin Coles, Lockhart, Majorana, and Constantino are all household names within the futsal circles within the country. So it promises to be an absolute classic. You've touched on it before. East Coast, they're 2-0 against Magic in the opening 2 round games. I'm really looking forward to this one.
Well, yeah, and the other thing that's quite interesting is the players here. There's a lot of mates that are going to be playing against each other that play at different clubs when it comes to the Premier League. Obviously, when it gets to the F League, they break off and represent these other clubs. So a lot of friends. One that I'd like to point out is Daniel Fogarty and Shavina Delhi. They're very good mates off the field. But let me tell you, when it comes to competing here, once this whistle goes, there's no friends, Matteo, no friends at all.
Yeah, and I think you'll probably see a little bit of argy-bargy in the first couple of seconds just for both teams. There's a lot of experienced players on the court. It's a good crowd, Ernie. It's lifting. There's a lot of people coming through. So it's a good crowd, expecting a good game. And like we mentioned before, if the curtain raiser was anything as good as this one, promises to be a good one. Just before we start, Football New South Wales would like to thank the 2016 F League presenting sponsor and exclusive ball supply Puma. We'd also like to thank our other major Football New South Wales partners in PS4, NSR Australia, the New South Wales Government, Powerade, FC11 and JLT Sports. Ryan Shepp is just giving the nod to the third official, and we have kick-off in the men's 2016 F League final. Guerrero restarts. Right. Zabalos. There's a chance here. Martinez turns it over. It's Fogarty with a chance. Cuts it backward, saves Spathis. Had to be alert, and he was. Outlet to Lachlan Wright. Closed down by Fogarty. Lynch squares it across. Wayward pass.
In the Puma F League.
Jordan Guerrero isolated one-on-one. Closed down by Symington. Guerrero beats Symington. Good roll around Majorana. Guerrero, good ball in. Zabalos Ernie, we just touched on Zeba last season. That ball would have gone in, and East Coast would have been 1-0 in front.
Yep. Finals, Mateo finals. A lot of pressure in finals. It's a very different game, you know. During the rounds, that ball, you know, 99% of the time would have been a finish. We've got Robbie Majorana down, not looking good at the moment. He's been one of the most informed keepers throughout the tournament.
It looks pretty serious. It looks like he's dislocated his elbow.
Wow, this is a big call here. Is he going to stay in? It looks like he is. Here we go, action back on. 2 minutes played. Already tension here on the sidelines. Shot, just wide by Lachlan Wright. Mateo, Daniel Fogarty, a lot of kids' favourites. The guy's really matured over the years. Easy, you know him at club level. Is he one of those players?
Good ball by Symington. Sorry, Ernie. Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal! Great ball down the line by Symington, who found Simitel. And Aaron Simitel, what a finish. From that angle, you wouldn't expect the ball to go in. And Magic take a lead, 1-0. Good play by Guerrero. Good 1-2 with Lynch. Great save, Majorana. Jordan Guerrero looks very, very sharp. He's a danger player for the Heat.
He's got a very...
Yeah, 100%. Peter is definitely someone that Roberto looked up to. Good ball by Fogarty outlet. Sorry to Ernie not to answer your question. Barzell on the ball. Good run. It's a chance. It's a goal. You could not have scripted it any worse for the Heat. Barzell was a superb run. It's a square ball looking for Fogarty. And it's come off Lynch, and Lynch just put the ball into his own net past Spathis. And it's Magic, incredibly, 4 minutes and 15 seconds in, leading 2-0. What a start for Magic. Zabalos, closed down by Futsal 2 remate Lockhart. Barzell, well played by him. Closed down by Wright. And it's a foul by Barzell.
Oh.
And there's a little bit of afters between Wright and Simitel.
We talked about Argy Bargy. It's always there in the men's game. As I said earlier, a lot of these guys are mates, but once this whistle starts, there's a lot to play for. They leave nothing to lose. I'm pretty sure after the game, they'll all be shaking hands.
Oh, 100%. And you got Lachlan Wright, or like we mentioned already, one of the most influential players in the game. Is very good mates with Majorana and Fogarty. And, already early on, there's been a little bit of afters in some of the tackles. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Look, we've only played 4.5 minutes only. There's plenty of time to go.
That's exactly right.
And that's the joys of futsal. 2 goals easily can overly be overcome.
And stop clock, we talked about it earlier. Stop clock plays a big part. Shot.
I'm not too sure what's happening here. If there's a goal scored, I think it might be. There's a lot of argy-bargy going on.
Don't know if it's a foul. Oh, the ball's going to halfway. It is a goal by East Coast Heat. Grant Lynch has hit a ball across the goal. I'm pretty sure it took a deflection off Jordan Guerrero. But once again...
Griffin Coles has made a run the opposite side of the court. Finds Futsuru Lockhart. Fogarty. Lockhart. Back to Fogarty. Touched by Griffin Coles. Intercepted by Zabalos. Good 50-50 challenge by Spathis. There was a shout by the Magic bench, but well done by the referees to let that one play. Griffin Coles. Danny Martinez. Lockhart. Lockhart mistake. Adeli's on his way to goal. Shavin Adeli. Great save by Majorana. Great save. Good combination with Martinez. The combinations worked a treat for Magic this season. Barzell, Symington, Martinez. Good save, Spathis.
You know,
Barzell wins the ball.
I talked about Shavin being delightful to watch, but we've got to make a mention to Danny Martinez. I've got to say, once again, he does some really nice things with the ball. For a neutral supporter, to watch him do some of these things with the ball.
And you just spoke about Martinez. What a ball and what a save by Spathis. He found the ball to Brian Griffin-Cole's head. Fantastic header. What a save by Spathis. Only I have to agree with you. Danny Martinez has been an informed player in the Futsal New South Wales Premier League for a number of years. For whatever reason, he hasn't been given a chance at the national team. But I tell you what, every game that we've seen him play in the F-League this season, he's been quality. And there he is again. What a ball. What a chance.
Oh.
And again, Martinez, he's up for a big game, Ernie.
He is. He's switched on. He's switched on. I think, mate, we're all up for a big game here. Players, commentators, supporters,
Coaching staff.
and referees included. What a start.
Zabalos on the ball. It's right. Nice little jink, lock and right. Shavina Delhi. Oh, look at this for a chance.
Wow.
That was simply just a clearance. Wow, that could have easily been a chance. That Inner West are going to be looking forward to. Symington. Martinez. Superb ball. Great run by Barzell.
Oh.
And if East Coast win this game, that's great defending by Symington.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it was for East Coast.
That's right.
Zabalos. Try to play the ball into Adeli. Closed down by Symington. One back by Adeli. Nutmeg. Symington, and it's a bit of a break. We're 2-on-2. Fogarty's coming. 3-on-2. Fogarty has a chance. Great save by Spathis. He looked very close to the edge of that D. Fogarty's asking the question, but what a save. What a fantastic save by Spathis. Smart thinking by Fogarty just to try to little dink it over. Fogarty with the corner. Symington drills it across. Ball closed down by Wright. It's Zabalos on the ball. Don't let him shoot or he'll score. Mazevsky, good save again by Majorana. Break. Let's counter next speed at the moment. Fogarty on the ball.
I've got to say, Mateo, the guys in between the posts there, mate, at both ends, really keeping their team in it here at the moment.
Majorana restarts. Plays Lockhart. Finds Futsuru teammate Fogarty. Good ball into Martinez. Just possession kept well. Lockhart. Simitel, who rips inside right. Good strike. Good deflection by Fogarty. Good save by Spathis again.
Wow, double save there by Peter Spathis.
Very good by Spathis. He's keeping the heat in the game. He's made 3 or 4 fantastic saves. Great performance so far by Spathis. It's obviously a big loss when you're missing one of Australia's best coaches, but if yesterday's performance was anything to go by in the semi, here's a chance for Martinez. Martinez. Danny Martinez. What a goal for Magic. And Ernie, you talk about Shavina Delhi for East Coast. Say Danny Martinez, he has that same ability for Magic. He's the X factor. Touch, roll, bang, shot.
Yeah, Grant Lynch tried his best to try and stop the first one, but Danny's persistence there paid off in the end.
And then besides the individual ability of all these players, was Guerrero
Fogarty's
tried
away.
to go one-on-one with Fogs. Here is Fogarty. Spathis, well done by him. And Ernie, that play itself just goes to show what this game means. Both those two guys will be on the plane going to Colombia in the World Cup. And Spathis had to make that tackle. And it was a good save because he had to make it. But it just goes to show these 40 minutes is one thing. World Cup is after this game.
Without a doubt, Mateo, we talk about friends, and there's no friends at the moment here between the two teams. Being patient once.
And stolen by Symington. Symington chance, and again Spathis. He's been the man that's worked the hardest on the court so far. Needs to be one, and Symington does exactly that. Well done, Lockhart. Well done, Lockhart. He's played very well, Dean Lockhart, to start the game. Well done by Aaron Simitel. Beats Mazevsky.
If it's one thing I can see a lot of in this Magic team is speed. They got a lot of raw speed out there.
Lockhart. Just a chance!
Oh.
I don't know how that ball didn't go in, Ernie. Because there was some ball by Lockhart to Symington. He's just come off his chest, I think.
That's right. Mazeski put a bit of pressure on there, and lucky enough for East Coast, it goes wide. Good tackle by Bully there.
Lockhart plays his Symington. Symington decides to take on a few. Symington has a go! Oh, Spathis. He's been exceptional so far. That one's just slipped through his fingers, but he's done enough to get the ball over the crossbar.
Puts his hand up.
Take off a Lynch, bring on a Guerrero. Take off a Symington, bring on a Martinez.
Oh,
that's
ball.
Martinez, it's that man. It's Fogarty. Fogarty!
Goal. Ball by Martinez. Goal scored by Daniel Fogarty.
That Danny Martinez, we touched on him, and what a ball. It is something that the team has been working on. And Martinez, it's a superb ball to Fogarty. And that is some finish by Fogarty past his Futsal teammate. And we're 3 minutes from half time, and it's Magic 4, East Coast 1.
Mateo, one thing about futsal, and we've been involved with the game for a lot of years, 4-1, stop clock, it's still far from over. This is the beauty, you know. In an outdoor game, you'd see that this scoreline's almost just shut it out, but in the game of futsal, it can change really quickly, so you need to stay switched on.
Oh, I only 100% agree. A 4-1 game in any futsal game, regardless if it's a stop clock or not, is not an unassailable lead at all. It's 4-1. Good touch by Guerrero.
Wow. There is Shavinadeli. Goal scored by number 10, Shavinadeli.
And
Jordan Guerrero knocks a ball across the D, and Shavin taps it home to make it.
Shavinadeli is the man. Some ball by Irwin. Plays Fogarty. Has a go, easily recuperated by Spathis, and it's a great outlet pass to Guerrero. Guerrero plays Vlismus. Some ball! And Sean Irwin didn't continue that defensive run. Jordan Guerrero would have been tapping in back post. Martinez, what a ball. Looking for right. Spathis wins the ball well.
It's great to see for the game. Here's Vlismus on the ball. Pinched by Mark Symington to Danny.
Advantage by the referee. Jeez, I tell you what, Spathis was close to being that line. And I think that foul is going to come back, and referees has played it an advantage.
Here we go, they're calling the foul now. Yellow card to Lachlan Wright. He's pleading with the referee, saying the player ran into him. Just been advised 30 seconds to go in this half. It's been an action-packed first half. Good ball by Lachlan to Jordan Guerrero. Jordan Guerrero cuts. Oh, puts it over the bar. That could have been a very crucial goal. Welcome back at Valentine Sports Park for the grand final here, the Puma F-League Championships. Some dates to put in your calendar. The 12th of September, Australia will meet Brazil. On the 15th of September, they meet Mozambique. And then on the 18th of September, they're up against the Ukraine. Mateo, second half, I've just got to say, supporters, players, coaches, let's strap ourselves in for an enthralling 20 minutes here.
Well, if the first half was anything to go by, it promises to be something special. Some of the goals and some of the players on show for both clubs have just been absolutely phenomenal. Yeah.
Mateo, I have to correct myself. Our first game on the 12th of September on SBS is against Mozambique.
Correct.
And then we go to the 15th of September.
His right shot out by Martinez. Sorry, Ernie, to interrupt.
I think there was a touch there by Robbie.
Yeah, shot by Zabalos after the rebound off the right initial shot. It's gone into Majorana save, down low to his right. Guerrero restarts to Zabalos.
That's the thing, Magic's got to be really smart here and not concede the next goal, you know, to really keep that pressure. And
Zabalos plays Lynch. Lynch, good ball. Zabalos, what a save! What a save by Majorana off Lynch. Lynch is a dangerous man.
Yeah, Zabalos to Lynch, roll back to him, and
they were
Robbie.
The two players last year that caused dual the havoc for East Coast, and they're starting to work their way into the game. Lynch again. And that combination will cause Magic hurt. Lockhart with the ball over the top again to Barzell. He's got an in behind Guerrero. Great save, Spathis. And a double save. That was an opportunity and a half for Magic. And Peter Spathis is having a fantastic game. Barzell wins it. Well closed down by Adeli. This is the Magic man for, pardon the pun, for East Coast. What a pass! Well closed down by Simitel. But I tell you what, Shavin Adeli, there's no one better in the country with him on the ball. What a phenomenal pass. Only Shavin Adeli would have been able to play that ball. What a pass by Adeli.
It was. A joy to watch.
Back to Adeli. Right. Inside. Simitel trying to close him down. Finds Adeli. Good defending by Barzell. Forced to Zabalos. Good defending by Lockhart. And Ernie, I tell you what, Chris Zabalos is woken up. He had a quiet first half by his lofty standards. He's really starting to influence the game. Here's Adeli. Nice pass to right.
Wow. Here we go. It's game on. It is game on here at Valentine Sports Park. Shavin Adeli to Lachlan Wright to Shavin Adeli and goal.
What a goal by East Coast.
Mateo, you said Shavin's been on not long and he's really come on and changed the game here. Magic have weathered the storm, but they've broken that tight, compact defence. Inner West Magic 4, East Coast Heat 3.
And Ernie, it's a combination. They've been together for over a decade, Lachlan Wright and Chris Zabalos. Lachlan Wright and Shavin Adeli. And that combination has come to the fore now. Here's Adeli again. Adeli plays Zabalos. Zabalos finds Adeli.
Wow.
And Majorana had to be aware.
We needed that goal, Mateo. I think really it changes the game.
Right intercepts the ball. Plays the ball to Guerrero. Well done by Jordan Guerrero.
Wow. Here we go. Big game here at Valentine Sports Park. This equalising goal scored by Jordan Guerrero.
And just like that, the introduction of Shavin Adeli has made the difference for the Heat.
Mateo, we talked about 4-1. 7 minutes played in the second half, and now it's 4-all. That talk at half-time by Scott Gilligan and Jamie has really woken the team up.
And anyway, we always speak about futsal. It's all about momentum. Magic were looking the goods at 4-1, but we said it. There's still a lot of game time to be played, and the momentum is now all with the Heat. Foul by Musumeci. Wayward pass by Symington. Picked up by Zabalos. What a strike by Chris Zabalos. Lockhart. Fogarty. Lockhart. Plays Griffin Coles. Intercepted. Here's Adeli. Excellent diving tackle by Lockhart.
What's happened here? It's a corner. Very important tackle there by Dean Lockhart. It was pinched by Shavin Adeli.
11 minutes and 53 remaining in this enthralling, exciting F-League final.
Mateo, we've been part of these 2 games today, and what a bunch of 2 games.
Good outlet by Majorana. Fogarty with the ball. Good save by Spathis again.
Good save again.
Spathis has been fantastic. Fogarty!
Oh, wow.
A combination of Musumeci and Spathis. Fogarty's free if he can get the ball to him. Just wide. Lynch on the ball. Good turn by Lynch. Musumeci. Great diagonal ball.
Oh, wow. Clayton Musumeci scores a goal for East Coast Heat. I think Jordan Guerrero put Robbie Majorana off because he went straight across the ball. It was a shot taken from way outside. Gives the lead to the East Coast Heat. East Coast Heat 5, Inner West Magic 4.
I don't know if it was meant to be shot, but I'll tell you what, they'll take anything they can at the moment, East Coast. Very good. Simitel, ball over the top to Fogarty. Well done by Wright to cut the ball out. Martinez on the ball. Symington, closed down by Wright.
Mateo, 7 minutes 46. Long way to go just yet.
Simitel. Good pass to Fogarty.
Oh.
Spathis, good outlet to Shavin Adeli. Closed down by Fogarty. Adeli gets around him.
There's a battle here on the sideline between two really good mates in Daniel Fogarty and Shavin Adeli. Oh. Okay, card to Mark Symington. A bit of push and shove again.
Symington dispossesses Dib. Simitel on the ball. Intercepted by Guerrero. Guerrero,
A good
well
tackle,
done by
Martinez.
Dib.
Oh. Wow, it's getting hot in here. Foul. Danny Martinez and Jamie Dib. I think Chever's having a look.
Wouldn't put it past him to bang one in from here.
Oh, deflection and save by Robbie Majorana there.
Lockhart with the ball. Plays to Fogarty. Fogarty. Martinez, great ball!
Oh.
And Danny Martinez, he is slicing the East Coast defence like a warm knife through butter. That's the fourth time he's played that ball in behind the defence. Well done by Griffin Cole. Stops the long outlet. It's Martinez. Martinez. Beautifully done. I'll tell you what, Ernie. Bavona.
We've got the Magic bench saying he's got to go. They believe there should have been a yellow card there.
And Ernie, without sounding biased, it was very, very close.
It was a close call.
Very close. Referee said play on. I think Lachlan Wright will be very, very lucky to stay on the court. He's one player that the Heat don't want to lose. His experience is invaluable to this Heat team. It was well played by Martinez.
Mateo, 5 minutes 37.
Lockhart, he scored one from similar position yesterday. Lockhart, not this time. So Magic, they've decided to defend a little bit higher up the court. For 35 minutes, they've played in their own half. Spathis gets the ball, plays along looking for Dib.
Good first touch there.
Nice touch by Dib. Very well called, Ernie. Some touch. Adeli on the ball. Adeli plays right. Good, well pressured by Martinez. But Guerrero, if he can play Adeli here, it's good defended by Majorana. Dib.
Oh, there's a goal! Goal! There was a ball put in by Jamie Dib. And Brian's tried to cut out the pass and it's come off his shoulder and gone into his own net, unfortunately for Magic. Timeout has been handed in by Inner West Magic. Scoreline 6-4 to the East Coast Heat. 5 minutes 10 left. I can see some real pressure here by Magic with this fifth man. They're very disciplined.
And only like we said about the in the women's game, it's all about keeping momentum of the keeping possession of the ball and waiting for that chance. But like we did in the women's game, whilst there's a positive, the negative is unguarded net. East Coast get the ball. They've got some real snipers there. The Heat. Symington. Oh, what a goal!
There it is.
What a goal!
There it is. Oh, very good goal there by Inner West Magic. They've brought the scoreline 6-5, fifth man play. It's worked a treat for them to get them back in the game. As I was just saying, there's a long way to go in this game yet here at Valentine Sports Park. We talked about jam-packed, we talked about argy-bargy. It's all happening here in the Puma F-League Futsal Championship. Jordan Guerrero, ball. Oh, Jamie Dib, saved by Robbie Majorana. He has kept them in this game here. Dib's going to have some thoughts about finishing that goal tonight if they don't go through to win this. Good ball by Jordan. Here we go. Zabalos to Shavin. Shavin against Fogarty. Fogarty versus Shavin. Here it is. Sheva wins that ball. Jordan out to Zeba. Zeba holds that ball into Shavin. Flick up, flick over. Oh! There's a shout for a penalty. Referee doesn't give it. Magic now creeping up the court. Zabalos wins the ball off Fogarty. Here goes Inner West Magic with a fifth man play again. Ladies and gents, this has been great. I've really enjoyed my day here at Valentine Sports Park. Simo on the ball to Barzell. Barzell being patient there. Out to Danny Martinez, back to Barzell. Gets played out to Bully. Back at the Barzell, good pressure there. By East Coast Heat, they get him behind. Oh, great save by Peter Spathis. Dean Lockhart has a hit. Ball played over. Man down. Peter Spathis gone down. It was a big challenge. Good interception by Peter Spathis to stop a header.
Good ball to Martinez. Martinez plays Lockhart. Guerrero, who's the top of the East Coast defence. Lockhart. Barzell. Lockhart. It's a good ball to Symington. It's a chance! It's a goal!
Wow, wow, wow! Fifth man has worked again. 2 minutes 10 left on the clock. Goal scorer.
What a game! What a game! The momentum swings in this one, Ernesto, is incredible. It was all Magic 4-1, East Coast 6-4, and Magic, incredibly, in a minute and a half have equalised. What a game.
Unbelievable. After the night I had last night, Mateo, I was up really late watching the Premier League on SBS.
Oh! Unbelievable.
Grant Lynch from almost underneath the crossbar happens to put it over.
You would put your money on Lynch to score from there.
Zabalos on the ball.
Well done by him. Well done by Barzell. What a chance for Lynch.
What a game.
What a chance.
No one's leaving this stadium today.
Right. Trying to play the ball. Symington wins it. Plays Fogarty. Here's a chance for Magic. Well done, Lynch. What a game. What?
The two good mates there. Daniel Fogarty's blocked out Shavina Delhi.
What a game. The near capacity crowd on the edge of their seats. And it's
Shavina Delhi. Oh!
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. 16.8 seconds left.
Every person in the crowd threw their hands up in the air. Every person, it was either a Magic supporter or a Heat. Everyone threw their hands up in the air. What a finish to this game. Symington, Simitel. Can it be a fairy tale ending for Magic? Simitel going out. There's 11 seconds remaining. It's Fogarty. Well done by Wright. The ball stays in. Fogarty wins it. There's 4 seconds. Simitel has a strike. Wow. I don't know if I'm more tired, Ernie, or the players are. I'm puffed out myself. Spathis long ball.
What's happened here?
Ernie, I think I need a bottle of water.
Yes. Let's call a timeout ourselves.
I would love
Let's
to call
have
a
breather.
timeout. The commentators need a timeout.
But we've only got 1.2 seconds. Here it is.
What a game.
Wow.
What a game.
Futsal at a premium, Mateo. I don't know what words to use. Honestly, if you're watching, you don't want to be turning it off.
Turning it off?
If you're in the stadium, you don't want to be leaving. I think everyone's strapped in.
Wow.
Extra time, 5 minutes apiece, no golden goal, 6-all. Here we go. Strap yourselves in. 10 minutes of futsal. The Puma F-League Championship here between Inner West Magic and East Coast Heat. The scoreline 6-4.
Ernie, we can only hope that the national team coach, Rob Verla, is sitting somewhere within VSP and watching and taking this game in, because this is a fantastic clash, one of which every single person involved in any national team should be involved. Stolen by Lockhart, easily swallowed by Spathis for 42 and a bit minutes, cheering their respective teams on. You can almost hear a needle. You can almost hear a needle drop. Symington, Fogarty off the post. Magic are claiming for a back pass. There's no way you're going to get that. Zabalos. Look at the wizardry by Zabalos. Foul by Guerrero. Referee says no. Fogarty, isolated with right. Fogarty gets the ball across. Brilliantly done by Zabalos.
Look at Zabalos. He was at the other end.
That
My
shows how much it
goodness.
means for Zabalos. Symington. Good defending by Zabalos. Bathurst regathers.
I've got to say, once again, I'm really... Oh, here we go. Excuse me. Shavina
What
Deli.
a save, Majorana.
Oh, and Dean
And it's a
Lockhart off
3-on-2
the line.
break. Guerrero's forcing his way. It's Fogarty. Martinez, good save,
Oh,
Bathurst.
my
What a
goodness.
save.
Both
What a
ends.
save. These two keepers have been spectacular. Fogarty, Barzell,
A minute 30 left in this half.
Cut out
Pinched by Shavin.
well won back by Barzell. And Adeli, he is exhausted.
Well-deserved break there.
But it's not bad replacement to bring Glenn Lynch on. Lockhart, it's a forced pass. Cut down by Lynch. Zabalos wins it. Majorana's come out.
Oh. Hands are in the air.
Guerrero, good ball to Lynch. Lynch plays Guerrero.
Less than a minute. Less than a minute.
Zabalos, this is danger time for Magic. Lynch. Zabalos!
Wow.
What a save!
My goodness. Zabalos hands in his head. He can't believe it.
What
I've got to
a
say.
save.
Both ends, these keepers, I've got to say, they have kept both their teams in the game.
Zabalos.
30
Lynch.
seconds.
Lynch. Martinez slows it down. Zabalos. Lynch. Zabalos. Finds Guerrero. Well defended by Magic so far. Zabalos. Right.
15 seconds. Oh,
Lynch.
good turn. Whoa! Grant Lynch scores for East Coast Heat. They've been hitting that target. Zabalos did it and Robbie saved before, but this time, unfortunately, Grant Lynch turns to his weaker side to the right foot and finishes across the goal.
It's not a bad weak foot, Ernie. It's not a bad weak foot.
Wow. And to think Mateo was done in the last 15 seconds.
Fogarty.
Oh!
1 second remaining.
Well, there you go. We've got another 5 minutes. Plenty of time. Are we going to see that fifth man play again? This is amazing. This is enthralling. This is exciting. Wow. For the Futsal World Cup on SBS, the 12th of September against Mozambique. Then we've got Brazil on the 15th of September, and then we play the Ukraine 3 days later. SBS Live. But we've still got one half of extra time here at Valentine Sports Park. The Puma F-League Futsal Championships.
Right. Closed down by Barzell. 1 minute 50 remaining.
They're pressing up high here. Grant on the ball. He's a very strong player. Good touch. Stolen by Fogarty. One back by Lynch. Lachlan to Lynch.
Too strong.
Lynch to Lachlan again. Oh, there's that left foot. Oh, there it is. Lachlan. Right with that left foot. Mr. Experience dips that shoulder, takes it out wide to the left and shot across the goal. A minute 30 left. East Coast Heat 8. Inner West Magic 6. Time is not on Magic's side here at Valentine Sports Park. Things can change within a second. East Coast have to be disciplined. Magic have to find something and find it really quickly here. Ball out to Dean Lockhart. Back out to Barzell. Played out to Danny. To Lockhart. Oh, Mark Symington and Spaffis gets a good touch to give a corner. Ball gets played out. Won by Shavin. Shavin, little touch. Shavin again. He's away. Tackle by Barzell. Shavin, good tackle, Barzell. Ball's on top of the D. Great block by Barzell. Fogarty's away. 3-on-1. Out to Symington. Wow. Yellow card to Shavin. Players have been running. They run off their feet here. Played out to Dean Lockhart. To Fogarty. Fogarty to Lockhart. Lockhart shot. Spafford save. Spafford tries one from far away. 43 seconds left in this final. Fogarty runs the ball up. Cut out by Shavinadelli. Kick in, Magic. Fogarty on the ball. Jordan Guerrero! Goal! That is the final. That makes the East Coast Heat champions of the Puma F-League Futsal Championship. 9 goals to 6. 27 seconds left. What a game. What a day. Great futsal all round. Firstly by the women's teams. And then by these two very, very great futsal teams in East Coast Heat and in West Magic. Jordan Guerrero could make it 10. Shavinadelli, goal! They've really turned it up. Shavinadelli makes it 10 for the in East Coast Heat. Jordan Guerrero pitches the ball. Shavinadelli, back to Guerrero, back to Shavinadelli, and goal. The scoreline really doesn't show what game we've watched here at Valentine Sports Park. It's obviously had to blow out. Magic had to do something to try and get this game. Jordan Guerrero again. Robbie wins the ball. And there it is. A very big congratulations to both teams. But to East Coast Heat, congratulations. They are crowned the Puma Futsal League champions. And they will be representing Australia at the AFF tournament.
Back-to-back champions. Congratulations to East Coast. Congratulations, back-to-back champions. They put an exceptional performance.
I'm sure Matteo, whoever's experienced this game, will look at that scoreline, and that doesn't represent the game that we've witnessed today here at Valentine Sports Park. But I've got to say, we've congratulated these two teams. But, a very big congratulations to Milton and the Vic Vipers, minor premiers, going to the ASC championships. Matteo, I'm speechless at the moment.
Ernie,
2 games.
It was some game. Congratulations to East Coast. The score did blow out at the end to 10-6, but what a game. What an absolute classic. One of the best futsal games of all time. East Coast should be congratulated. They've done very, very well. Win back-to-back games. What a performance. In the end, Ernie, we've said it before, futsal's the winner.